How are you?
Good. Very good, thanks.
Hey, how you
Hi,
doing?
good to see you.
Bronx, we can take them in the other elevator.
That's my tripod. I'll get on here.
They wanted us to start.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. It'll be about 5 minutes per player. 5 minutes for Cody, 5 minutes for Will. Just for a second, get the last few stragglers.
Good, how are you? Sam, lead the way. Cody, describe this business trip you guys are on. What's the main objective?
We're going ahead to get a win. And, I mean, obviously it's the Rose Bowl, so the moment, but we want to come out here with a win and go back home and get ready for next one.
Yeah, everybody thinks y'all have vengeance on your mind about what happened on October the 12th and stuff, but you're playing a credible opponent too, right?
Yeah, I mean,
explain that opponent in a nutshell.
I mean, they're a good team. They play big games too, so that we know that they're going to be ready for us. We have a good game plan though. We want to go out there and play our best game, and we want to build have that rise that they're on right now. So we're excited to go out here and play a good game.
Cody, this bowl week doesn't have the whole week long experience of being here. Does it feel at all different just coming here for a shorter length of time and not like the Disneyland and all that?
I kind of like it. I mean, it's more like a normal game week for us, so we could just go out here and play our game and go home and get ready for the next one. Really.
What does it mean for you to get to take part in the Rose Bowl this time around?
I mean, it's truly an honor. I didn't get to play in the last one, so I mean, for me, I'm gonna want to take in the moment, but also like be ready to, do my job and do everything we need to do to get a win. But obviously, I understand the importance of this game and the history around it, so it's great to be out here.
Cody, how much does that first result stick in your guys' craw?
Yeah, we've thought about it a lot, over this past couple of weeks and months. But I mean, obviously we've had our season we made to focus on, but we knew we were going to see this team again, and we're happy to get them out here in a great environment and a really historic place. So it's going to be a good environment.
For you older guys, did y'all have to kind of lay down some laws with the younger guys about what's expected out here on this trip, or do you feel like everybody understands what's up?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of understood the moment, but we also, we understand that this is different from a normal bowl season, and getting guys focused in that this is really a business trip. It's not a time for just hanging out and doing whatever. So we have the right attitude, I think, coming into this, and we're going to be prepared.
Does it feel any different landing here in California and now you know that this thing maybe is a little more real in that sense?
Yeah, I mean, getting to go to the Rose Bowl, it's always kind of surreal, like the history around the game. But I mean, once you're here, it's kind of like you feel the LA, you see all the big lights in the city. So it'll be a good environment, and we're excited to be out here.
Because you know a little bit about college football, so I ask you this question. Do you feel like the best game of the quarterfinals is this one? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just what's your sense of that?
Yeah, I think the best game of any playoff rounds is when we're in. So everyone's going to be watching. We have to perform at our best, and we have to be. The whole country's going to be watching us, so we have to be able to perform and do our job.
Hey, what do you know about Dylan Gabriel after studying now a full video presentation for the season that you didn't know going into that first one?
Well, I mean, we know he's a smart player. He's been around football for a while, so we know he can take over a game if you let him. So we have to be able to take away certain things from him and make sure we can dictate the game on defense. And I mean, he's going to be a big threat for us. So we have a good game plan for him and do our job.
You're on the other side of it, but what's kind of been your impression of Donovan and the job he's been able to do? Moving around as that offensive line dealt with injuries.
Yeah, no, it's the ultimate move of selflessness. He could have stayed at guard and said, I want to show all the scouts I can play guard, but he did what was best for the team and was really selfless. And as another leader on this team, I mean, I give all the thanks to him because I mean we're not here right now without him.
Is 10 days off between games at this point of the season kind of like the sweet spot, the right number? You feel like you feel good?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gave us some time to get more film in, more rest and recovery in, but also to get more practice days in. So I think we're prepared, and we're going to come out here and do our best.
How far has this team come from Michigan?
Yeah, we've come a long ways. I mean, obviously that's in the past, but we're looking forward right now, and we've addressed all those issues that we went through a couple weeks ago, and now we're moving on.
What changed in your preparation? What changed in your preparation defensively between the October game and now, and how do you think that we'll see that translate on Wednesday?
Yeah, no, they definitely exposed a lot of issues on defense, and we've addressed those. And one of the biggest things is tempo, and I think especially last week playing against Tennessee, it kind of helped us get prepared for that. And so, we're going to try to be able to be ready for all the little tricks, all the little details that they try to get other teams on, and obviously they're a good team, so they're gonna have some new stuff too. They've been waiting for a while, so just gonna be poised and be ready for anything that happens.
And I know you must be tired of being asked about this, but the mentality and as a leader on this team, how do you make sure that just trying to get that revenge, if you will, doesn't dominate the narrative this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest part is not making it bigger than it has to be. We have to go out here and execute and play our game. It's not some big narrative. Obviously we want to go get revenge, but for us it's about executing, doing your job, and then just winning the game at the end. That's all that really matters. So that's gonna be our goal out here: just get a win and go back home and get ready for the next one.
Great. Cody, thank you very much.
Thanks, Cody.
Good stuff.
Great job. Thank you.
All right, Dan, you got it?
Oh, it's wired.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will. 5 minutes with Will.
Well, I've heard of quarterbacks buying gifts to their offensive linemen, but that's quite an endeavor. How many 55-inch TVs did that entail?
I think it was about 130.
Wow.
So yeah, I can't take responsibility for that. That was all Element Electronics and Logan Hiddle and those guys setting that up and getting that done. I wanted to make sure that I got something for everybody, and I think 55-inch TV is not too bad. So
Those TVs are strictly for film
I wish.
study, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. HDMI cord. Get the laptops, iPads hooked up to it. Watch for film only.
When you fly out here and you're now here and you're
Yeah.
walking up the steps with the Roses, has it all kind of hit you that you're getting set to play in your first Rose Bowl?
It's still crazy, man. It's still, we're trying to look at this as a business trip. And, I've been on trips before. This one's probably, the most high profile, most at stake. But, like I said, we're trying to treat it like a business trip. And, we're not, this isn't a normal bowl trip, right? We're not here to, necessarily go sightseeing or check out the city or anything. We're here to win a football game, and that's what we're here for. We're going to be hunkered down, doing everything we can to get this win.
Will, as you talk about the motivation of getting over that October 12th game, but I think you talked about earlier in the week of trying to balance that with not getting too high on your emotions. How does that motivation for you show up on a day-to-day basis, whether it's more preparation, more film? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, it's just really an edge in everything you do, I feel like, and carrying that kind of pissed off mentality. I mean, obviously not letting it affect you in a negative way, but making it remind you, hey, like, I'm gonna go the extra inch here. I'm gonna see if I can find something extra on film late at night, or I'm gonna go over this sheet again with all the plays one more time. Like, all these little things that I just we just can't let what happened last time happen again.
Well, earlier this week, Emeka was talking about how playing backyard football. He pretended to be playing in the Rose Bowl. You grew up in Big Ten country. What does it mean to take part in this game? What does this game mean to you? Kind of growing up.
It means a ton, man. It's crazy that that God has blessed me and put me in this position to be here and be the quarterback in the Rose Bowl. A game that I grew up watching every single year. Some unbelievable games that I've watched in the Rose Bowl, some classics. And just to be a part of it is a blessing, and I think we're all humbled to be here, and we're all understanding of how unbelievable this opportunity is, and we're not taking it lightly because again, it's a business trip, and the only thing that we're looking at is we win this game and we go on and play in the Cotton Bowl. So it's really exciting. It's crazy that we're here and that we're a part of this, but can't let it be too big, and just got to go out there and play football at the end of the day.
Was it fair to say you beat yourself after the way that first game ended?
I think so. I think you go back and watch the film, and I just didn't and I'm hypercritical of myself, and I think we all are here. But I just look at it and I'm like, man, I don't think anyone this year beat us. I think we beat ourselves every time. And you watch and we had the turnover in our own 20-yard line, and they got the kick. That's 2 possessions they stole in the first half, and then obviously the way the game ended, like and we're still 1 point away. And that's what hurts. And it was a hostile environment at their place. I'm just thankful that I said this the other day, but I'm just thankful that we get another opportunity.
Do you feel like But looking back to 2 weeks ago before Tennessee, you feel like there's a confidence about this group that maybe wasn't there until y'all showed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put it all together.
Yeah.
What is your sense of the team from that aspect? Does it feel a little bit different?
Yeah,
coming
I
out of
think,
Tennessee?
you know, a game like that, you know, instills confidence in guys because it shows us what we're capable of. But it can't be complacency, and it can never be comfortability. It has to be confidence and drive, and that's what it has to urge us to be like, man, like we can do this. And when we play at our best, I don't think there's anyone in the country that can hang with us. But we have to be on our game, and we have to make sure that, you know, we can't let anything affect that.
A lot of people think these.
Piggybacking off of that, I feel like we've seen the evolution of this offense since mid-October. What do you want to see from the offense on Wednesday?
I just, you know, at the end of the day, I just want to keep the ball moving down the field. You know, getting in a rhythm, I think, is going to be big for us, and I think we did a really good job of that in the Tennessee game. And weathering the storm a little bit early. You know, there were a couple of early calls that we got that bailed us out in that game and kept us going. But regardless, we kept the drive going. And for me, keeping us on schedule, taking care of the football, and making sure that you know, we convert on third down and are situationally good. And you know, if we do all that stuff, and obviously for me, you know, I want to lead these guys and drive the machine because you know, we got when we're on our stuff. I mean, we're hard to stop. So we just got to make sure that we finish our preparation right these last 2 days and go out there and put our best foot forward. Thank you guys, man. Go Bucks.
See you again tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Go this way. Okay. I appreciate you guys, man. It's very nice. Great to meet you. Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Good job, Ray.
Am I?